Hello everyone, it's Mary with Stampin' in the Sand. I'm so excited to be back with my Live at 5 card classes. I had to take a momentary break last week when one of my dogs was extremely sick and we couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. So thank you for your patience and sticking with me while I disappeared for a little while. But I'm so excited to be back. And today I'm back stamping with the True Gentleman Suite from the Occasions catalog, and I'm pairing it with our Foxy Friends stamp set and our Fox Builder Punch. But just a little lead-ins while we wait for some folks to catch us, because unfortunately I'm an hour early because, yes, once again, I have a dog appointment. The chiropractor is coming to fix my oldest dog, who Baby Bo decided to run over the other day and injured. So, well, while I remain stiff and sore, my dogs get a chiropractor. Don't you just love it? Hi, Sandy. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad you were able to catch me. Sorry about being on an hour early. So anyways, just as a start, every week I have a new Live at 5 hostess code. And what does that mean for you? Well, it means if you shop in my online store during the week and you enter the hostess code that you see on your screen, you will receive a free card and a free gift in the mail from me. And it's a surprise. It's a surprise gift, so you don't know what you're getting. And all you need to do is place that order in my online store, enter the hostess code, and I will be automatically shipping your card and your free gifts to the address that you provide at checkout. If your order is $50 or more the rest of this month, you will qualify for Celebration items. And Celebration has been going on for a couple of months now. There's this cute little brochure that is chock full of some free products that you can earn at the $50 and $100 levels. And there's also some additional free items that have been added this month. A really nice basket bundle. It's a basket stamp with a flower, a basket full of flowers stamp with a basket weave textured embossing folder. And I don't have those yet, so I'm apologizing that I can't show it to you. But the other thing that's new and available at the $50 level is the Springtime's Foils designer paper. And I'm sure you've been seeing this all over the internet. It's this absolutely gorgeous foil paper. A white background with gold, rose gold, maybe some silver embossing. And while I had some downtime last week, I was able to start coloring some of my paper with my blends and practicing how to use my blends. And I really think that it makes absolute fabulous coloring on this new paper. So that paper is available at the $50 level for a free Celebration item. Also, while I had some downtime last week and was practicing with my blends, I decided to color the floral images. And this is from the Occasions catalog as well. And of course, I used it for some of my classes a week and a half ago, I guess, was the last time I did my lives. And this paper is actually from the Petal Palette Suite, and it's the Petal Passion Designer Series paper on page 23 of the Occasions catalog. So not only is it great for black and white, but it also looks fabulous colored. So I was practicing with my blends and trying to learn shading on my own, and I think it came out really pretty. And I'd sit down and I'd color for maybe 15, 20 minutes when I needed a break from my life, and then just go back to it and just kept returning to it, and this is what I ended up with. So this will be a future card or series of cards. I just have to cut it up, but I actually want to frame it because it came out so cute. It came out really pretty. So I want to frame it. So that's some of what I've been up to while I had some time off. And what else can I tell you? Oh, during Celebration, one of the best packages during Celebration is to join my team. I welcomed 2 new team members over this past weekend. I'm so excited to have them join me and join Stampin' Up! And why is now the best time to join? Now is the best time to join because not only do you get your standard $125 worth of products of your choosing for only $99 plus your applicable tax minus free shipping. You get free shipping on the starter kit. But during Celebration, which is only through the end of this month, you get an additional 2 free stamp sets of your choosing from any of our product lines for free, in addition to that $125 worth of product. So that means you can choose two of our $49 stamp sets and get them for free in addition to your $125 worth of product, and you're only paying $99 for the whole thing. And we have an awesome team. We have the best team going. We have a very active Facebook group. We're a very close-knit family. And if you'd like some more information on joining our team, please send me an email, give me a call. You can find all of my contact information on my website, stampinginthesand.stampinup.net, and we would love to have you join us, and I would love to tell you more about it. So no obligations, no nothing, just the best deal in town. So that's that about the team. What else have I been up to? Okay, so yesterday I spent a lot of time up here in my craft room for the first time in a long time, and I actually was able to create a printable PDF tutorial for my Live at 5 card classes. So this is very exciting because I can post the tutorials before we have our class, and you can print those off before class. And if you want to stamp with me, you can have all of your papers and cut and all of your stamps out and all of your inks and everything ready, and you can actually stamp along with me. Or if you're just catching me live, you can print this out later and follow all of my written instructions instead of having to come back and watch the video again and scribble a bunch of notes. It also will contain all of the products that I used to make my cards and where you can find them in my online store. And you can actually shop from this list. The PDF will include links to each individual item in my store. So that is something I am super excited about. It took me a while to figure out how I could do it, but I figured it out, and now we have it. And if you noticed it today on my post regarding class, you may have already downloaded it. So that's very exciting. So what can we do here? We have 2 cards today. I'm going to remove this. I'll bring it back later to refresh your memory. So we have 2 cards today, and they're the exact same layout. I just changed the design a little bit. So this is the card we're going to be making today that I had posted on my blog and my Facebook page earlier today. And I'm just checking. I totally forgot to check and make sure I was straight. I just started talking, and hopefully everything is good here. And I'm having a slow connection. It looks like we're good. I think I'm good, so I'm going to keep going. So this is the card, and what I love about this card is when you look down at it, it looks like one big card front. But when you open it up, it's actually deceiving because it's actually a front flap card. So I thought that was really cool. And it uses the same amount of cardstock as you would just producing a normal card. So there's a little trick to producing this card that is pretty cool. So there's that one. Now I also will have this card posted on my blog tomorrow, and it's the same design as you can see, but I just changed it up. How did I change it up? I took the designer series paper that I had cut for this card and I flipped it. So this is the reverse side of the designer series paper that I used here. And then, if you can see it this way, I created a scalloped rectangle using my layering squares dies to mount behind my stitched rectangle that I created with the stitch shapes. And then instead of using the coordinating punch that comes with this set, I used a stitched oval and a scalloped oval from the layering ovals. And it just changed up the card dramatically. It looks like a completely different card, but it's pretty much exactly the same materials. And then just to tie in some more of the green, I fussy cut one of the bow ties from the designer series paper and added it to my little fox here. So I dressed up my little fox. So I thought this came out super cute. I just have to add my inside very vanilla panel. So I haven't finished it yet. But so this is the card that we're going to make today. So let's bring in our supplies. And I'm hoping I'm not getting ahead of myself. So what do we need for our supplies? We need our Truly Tailored stamp set and our Foxy Friends stamp set. For punches, grab them out of their little container over here. And I just knocked everything over. For punches, we need our Fox Builder punch from the annual catalog. And then we need our tailored tag punch. I believe that's what it's called. Look at me blanking on the products already. And we've only just started. It is the tailored tag punch. And it's available in a bundle with the Truly Tailored stamp set. And you can order that in wood mount or clear mount. You'll find that in my online store or on page 45 of the Occasions catalog. You gotta love a bundle. And this punch is usable for so many more things than just coordinating with that stamp set. So those are our 2 punches. For inks, we need some early espresso classic ink pad, a Night of Navy ink pad, and a Cajun Craze marker. The Cajun Craze marker you will find in the Regals collection from the annual catalog. We also need some Scrap Very Vanilla for our punching of the mask and the tail tip for our fox, and for our You're a Fox sentiment for the front. And then we need some Cajun Craze cardstock as well for our fox. So those are the supplies there. Then we need a standard card base. This is a standard 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. This is Night of Navy. And then we have a stitched rectangle. I created this with the Stitch Squares dies. The Stitch Shapes dies in the square. The largest square will create this rectangle. And then we need 2 pieces of our designer series paper. And this paper also comes from the True Gentleman suite. And that's the True Gentleman designer series paper. Again, on page 45 or available in my online store. I love this paper. I'm hoarding this paper because there's not a lot of masculine papers out there that are really nice and classic that you can dress up for a lot of different occasions. So I have a couple of pieces of that, and they measure 2 1/2 inches by 4 inches. So that's our designer series paper. What else do I have set aside? That is all I have. And then of course we need our clear blocks for our stamps. And you probably can't see all of these, but I need them within reach, so I'm gonna put them there. So now I need my trimmer. And if you can see how I'm working here, you'd be laughing because everything's within arm's reach, but I keep having to spin in circles. So we're gonna take our card base, okay? So we have our card base. And I'm going to take what will be our card front. And I'm going to remove, and I'm not sure if you can see this. We are going to remove 2 3/4 inches. So I'm just going to slide that over to 2 3/4 inches on my trimmer and cut it off. So now I have a 1/2 card front and an extra piece. And that's all we're going to need to do for cutting. So put that aside. Then I can come in, I'm gonna just use my fast fuse because it's faster, but I actually like to use my liquid glue, the green glue, and apparently we're gonna use green glue because that is out of adhesive. So how do you like that? So we use our glue. And I'm going to start by putting this piece down on the front of my card. And this is another reason I like the Tombow, because it's much more forgiving than using the fast fuse. that fast fuse, once it's stuck, man, it is stuck. However, I did learn a lesson today. I was putting a card together and I put a whole row of fast fuse where I didn't want it. And I thought, oh great, now my card is ruined. I'm going to have to throw everything away and start over. But my adhesive remover took it right off. So if you have that adhesive remover, the little square, it removes fast fuse. Okay, so now I'm just lining this piece of designer series paper up on what's going to be the inside of the card. So now, doesn't that look cool just the way it is? But then when you open it up, it's just misleading. I think that's pretty cool. So let's see. I think I need my trimmer back because I failed to cut a piece for my inside. Okay, so this needs to be 2.5, and I'm trying not to get my head in here. 2.5 by 4. Okay, good thing I had scrap right next to me because that would be bad. Okay, so now I have the piece for the inside of my card, and I'll just hide that crinkle with something. I kind of bent that one. That's right, I'll cover it with something. We're crafters. We can be ingenious when it comes to hiding oopsies, right? Okay. All right, so now I have the inside of my card finished. And then I just need this piece. Now this piece is the one that we cut off from the front of the card, and it's going to become the image panel piece right here. So we're just going to take that, and we're going to take our very vanilla stitched rectangle, and this isn't the glue I was using. That one's got less glue in it. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to adhere it to the front of this piece here. And we'll let that dry. Then we just need another scrap of Very Vanilla and our Night of Navy ink and our greeting. And this says, "You're a fox." So I'm going to ink that up in Night of Navy. Make sure I've got really good coverage. Put this away because that's when I always stick a finger in it or a piece of my project in it. And then I just need a Q-tip. And I'm going to take the Q-tip and I'm going to remove the blue ink from this little fox head on my image. Grab my cherry cobbler, yeah, Cajun Craze marker, and I'm going to color, let me see if I can get that out of the glare. I'm going to color in my fox head with the marker. Okay. Then just give it a little huff with my breath. And then I can stamp it on my scrap. Karen, I'm just reading your post. I know it's been up there for a minute, but I didn't want to stop what I was doing to comment. But yes, when I saw the glasses, I wasn't so sure, like you said, and the pipes, But I really, really, really love the rest of the patterns on this paper. And I've seen some cards out there on Pinterest where they use the pipes, and they actually made really, really nice cards with it. So I think we just have to play with it a little bit and do some more, do some research, so to speak. And come to love it because I think some of those patterns, they just don't get enough appreciation. I think they're a lot better than, like you said, they're better than we initially thought. All right, so now I have my scrap and I need my Fox Builder punch. And I'm going to punch the mask right here. So I've got his little mask out of the Very Vanilla, and then I just need the little tip of his tail. And I've got bits flying everywhere. All right, so I just need his tail tip. There's his little tail tip. And then the Early Espresso marker. And let's see if I can put his eyes and nose on under view of the camera without getting my face in there. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think I could do it. I'm gonna see. If I can't do it, I'm gonna do this a different way. Because I don't want his little eyes cockeyed. Actually, that's not too bad. I lined it up pretty good. I just squished that side a little, this side a little bit more than that side, but I can fix that later with a marker, so we're gonna let that go. That's close enough. I'm not gonna mess with it. And then I need his legs, and I need to give him a body. So we're gonna get the punch back out. I'm gonna move that before I fly paper into it. And he needs a body, a head, and a tail. So we just need the big pieces. So there's his head, there's his body, there's his tail. We don't need this, so we're gonna get rid of that. And now I need my ink back and his legs. And let's see if I can get his legs on straight. Let's see. All right, here comes a moment of truth. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I got his legs on there. I didn't miss. Yay me. And that is it for now. So I'm gonna put that away. And now we have to build the fox. So I'm just gonna use some glue dots. And I'm gonna put a dot behind his head. And I want him to have a little head tilt. Critters always look better when they have a head tilt. And then I just need my little bit of tail tip and a little bit of glue. And of course, I couldn't find my tweezers. I used my craft tweezers for something else, and now I can't find them. They're probably in my bathroom somewhere. I should have known better. All right, so we're just gonna put his little tail tip on here. And I can't tell you how long I have had this Fox Builder punch and the Foxy Friends stamp set and have not touched it. I mean, nothing. I think I tested the punch out when I first got it to make sure it was working properly. And then I put it on the shelf and I never used it again. Do you ever do that? It's a sad, sad truth. Hi, Avenel. Did I say your name right or did I butcher it? I'm so glad you could join me today. Be sure to go over, click on over and download the PDF tutorial for this card so that you can follow along and make it with us. Okay, so now I just have to put his little face on with his mask. Oh, he's so cute. I don't know what took me so long to use this. He is so adorable. All right, so we're gonna let him dry for a second and finish our stamping. So I've got the little paw prints. And I didn't even know you got little paw prints with this stamp set. There's a whole bunch of little cute things that you get with this. And I'm just going to come and put a couple of little paw prints down in the corner with my Early Espresso. And then on my original card, I had put a whole bunch of tracks going across the bottom. But on this one, I kind of have a crinkled corner. So I'm almost wondering if I should put another fox on the inside. What do you think of that? Do you think that would look cute? Having another fox on the inside so you can't see that I crumpled the corner a little bit? I think that would look cute. So maybe I will. Take a screenshot of that to remind yourselves what I did. I think that would be cute. So I'll make another one. So I'm gonna leave the inside blank, but just so you know, on the original, I did have tracks going across the front. All right, so let's finish putting this card together. So I'm going to grab some dimensionals, and I'm just going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back. And those of you that have tuned in, thank you for joining me. Be sure to watch through to the end because I have a couple of more card samples that I haven't shared with you yet that I'm going to bring in at the end. I was so glad to be back stamping. I was so productive yesterday. And I had so much fun with this bundle. I really, really like this bundle. I think we need to have a lot more masculine stamp sets and bundles in our future catalogs. That's going to be my idea to send in. All right, so where do we want him? I want him overlapping the tag just a little bit. There, how's that? Okay, so then to finish it off, on the back, I need some more dimensionals, and I'm only going to add them to the side that's going to be adhered to the front of the card. So you want to make sure, whether you're using dimensionals or glue or another adhesive, that you don't put it over on this side, because you don't want to glue it down to the inside because you won't be able to open it. And I did it backwards. Haha! Don't do what I said. Don't do what I did. I have to move them all. I flipped it the wrong way. How stupid. Ugh, and now I ripped it. Well, that's all right. They're not going to be able to see it. No one's going to be able to see that I ripped that just a little. It's on the back. Accidents happen. In crafting as in life. Okay. So now I can put my card together because I had to move all my dimensionals. So I just want to layer it so it's centered. And, well, you can see the rip, but no one's going to know. And now the card's finished. So how was that for super quick? I think it took longer for me to explain how to do it than it's going to take you to actually do it. And then for my coordinating envelope, all I did is stamp the coordinating box. Bring the stamp set back in. So that's this image right here. And I stamped it in Cajun Craze on the front of my envelope. I added his feet and his eyes and his nose with the same Early Espresso ink. And now I have a cute little coordinating envelope to go with my cards. So those are these cards. And then if you remember at the start of the class, I showed you this different version of the same card. So I think that would be a super little cute set to have to hand out to somebody or put in the mail. All right, so I'm so excited to have shared this with you. I hope you enjoyed the project. I hope you will download the tutorial and give these cards a try yourself and play with your Fox Builder Punch if you have it, or order it if you don't. Oh, thanks for the love, guys. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. I think he's super, super cute, and I loved creating it. So remember, if you need any of the supplies, or if you want to order the stamp set or the punches that I've used in this class, you can go on over to my website and order through my online store, enter this week's hostess code, and I will be sending you a free gift in the mail. But what else can you do with this True Gentleman Suite? Well, this is a card I'm going to be creating on Thursday for our live at 5. And I love this because it uses yet another bundle that I ordered oh so long ago and never touched. And I'll tell you on Thursday all about my oops and how it really brought this card to life. So this is going to be our card for Thursday. The other things I have created, I found a card similar to this on Pinterest and created this card. Today's your day, celebrate in style. And I just dressed up my greeting here with the bow builder punch. And I thought that was really cute in this herringbone pattern. Oh, you're welcome for the tutorial, Karen. I hope you enjoy it. And then I created this card. Again, this was cased off of Pinterest and I just made a couple little changes to it. Added a bow tie that I fussy cut out of the designer series paper. All of these cute little bows here, you can just cut them right out and use them on your cards. And on the inside is just simple again with the today is your day, celebrate in style. And what else did I have to share? Oh, about a week and a half ago, if you've been tuning into my channel, we created these cash check gift card holders. And I created this masculine version, just a quick and simple one, using the same True Gentleman suite of products. This is just a quick and easy, simple one. But the next one I want to do is similar to the panda card that we made a couple of weeks ago, where I used the panda as a stop for the band. I want to do one that has this cute little fox over here and acts as a stop. So I'm going to be playing around with that. Maybe I'll have a sample for you on Thursday. So that's our class for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, if you're going to be placing an order soon, if you log into my online store and enter the hostess code that you see here on your screen, that's also available on my blog, you will receive a free gift from me. Excuse me. And if you're interested in joining my team and getting your starter package, $125 worth of free product for $99 plus your applicable tax with free shipping and 2 free stamp sets of your choice up to $101 in value, give me a shout or just click on my website to join my team, and we would be so excited to have you. We're growing by leaps and bounds, and it's a fabulous opportunity right now with no obligation. So if you're interested in some more information, please give me a shout, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. So thank you for joining me. The PDF for this tutorial, if you go to my Facebook page, the main page, there is a link. I will also link it when I sign out here. I'll link it directly at the top of this video. So just give me a few minutes, and as soon as we log off here, I will link it right there for you. So thank you so much. And Kathy, yes, please go find some of my other videos. And if you have any suggestions for future videos or any products or techniques that you'd like to see featured, please let me know, because I am always looking for fresh ideas. And thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed these projects. And if you have any questions or need any assistance, don't hesitate to give me a shout. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you again on Thursday. Bye.